Right, Angus, thanks for joining us.
Good to see you again, Rob, after so long.
Yeah, it's all been all but 5 seconds, I think, now. Hey,
Depending on the time this goes out, it's either been 5 seconds or 2 weeks.
I mean, it feels like a long time since I've seen anyone in reality, but this will have to do. So one of the perks of my jobs is that random stuff occasionally appears through my door. And the other day, this appeared.
Hey.
Cholatse. And then just as soon as I got really excited about that, my colleague Nick Brown reminded me that it's his and he's reviewing it. So I became sad because this is a development of the Altus that we reviewed a year or two ago now. And it looks like quite a major development. So do you want to tell us about what's changed?
So obviously the Altus was developed to be your kind of 4-season mountain pack. So here on the side, you've obviously got your 2 pole attachments with a top attachment up here. And then on the other side, you've got a single ice axe attachment. And what's nice about these, if you don't want them, you can stow them away and you can't see them. Now, with the Altus, since the Altus, we've done some work on the back system here. And that's where the majority of the work has happened. And we've essentially softened all the foam through the straps and through the hip belt as well. So we're still using the Contour Plus carry system, which is lovely and easily adjustable. So I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but big patch of Velcro here, and that just slides up and down really quickly. So super easy to adjust if you need to. But yeah, generally at first contact, pack feels much softer than the Altus, much more comfortable. And yeah, we kind of went for a harder foam on the Altus to help that load transfer. Doing a bit of experimentation with some different foams. I mean, the guys are always running around sewing different things into these things. We've settled on this softer foam, which is just nicer, but doesn't impact the long-term carry too much. So in terms of the pack as a whole, super burly fabrics. I'm not 100% what denier these are, but they are burly. You've got mesh pockets hidden here on the sides, both sides. And then on this version, which is the smaller version, we have a side access down here. And then I think on the version you've got, Rob, which is the bigger one, there's a zip running following this seam line underneath the pocket. So you have top access on that. Yeah,
so on mine, it lifts straight up. And that, I think for me, that and a few other things that you've touched upon is what I liked so much about the predecessor is that it was a really usable, wearable, comfortable pack. It wasn't designed to be the lightest weight pack on the market. It was designed with absolute comfort and that load transfer, the wearability. And the interesting thing about trying this one on actually was, yeah, you can see exactly what you mean about the softening, but you've still got that incredible cradle around the waist. You can really see it standing proud. It doesn't sort of flop back down or to the side. It really, it's the epitome of a supportive waist belt.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, this year of all years, we've all come to appreciate a little bit of extra lumbar support on our very poorly optimized office chairs. I definitely have. And you really notice putting this on, that lumbar support is there, but it's not intrusive. I find with quite often when people consider lumbar, it's like a fist in your back. It's really pushing into you. And I really don't like that, but I love this. This lumbar support is kind of squishy enough that it still supports, but it's not gonna annoy you. I'm pretty keen on this pack. So yeah, sort of 4-season, all mountain. It will do Scottish winter walking, but I think if you start getting into technical terrain, realistically, this waist belt's going to get a little bit in your way. But anything else is all good. H2O system compatible as well in the back here. Really solid all mountain pack. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Nick makes of it on the review.
I am too. As I say, hopefully, I mean, like it looks like a real positive development from its predecessor, and from the perspective of someone who's seen the size of the pack that Nick takes out with all of his camera kit in, I have no doubt that he's going to test the limits of its weight to the very max.
Yeah, I mean, I am definitely an amateur mountain photographer, but I've definitely come to appreciate the ability to carry much more kit than I realistically need to on an average day, and definitely come to appreciate a comfortable back system.
Nick's tripod alone weighs more than I think my trad rack does. So.
I mean, yeah, that's worth noting. You know, this can be a decent cragging bag as well. You know, if you're not doing a multi-pitch, if you are, you know, going up and then coming back down to where you started, that carry system is going to make that rack not feel lighter, but it's going to make it so much easier to carry.
Brilliant. Thanks, Angus. I say, like, we'll get that reviewed as soon as the weather cheers up a little, and hopefully Nick survives the experience with the obscene loads that he'll be carrying.
I mean, you just have to slip a couple of rocks in there before you send it along to him, eh?
Don't tempt me.
Really test it out.
Thanks again, Angus.
Great. Thanks, Rob. Have a good one.